Now in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I do really find the trades that I take.
Now for context, you mostly see me using 2 moving averages.
Now the big question is, why do I really use these moving averages, and how does it really just get me entries in the market? Now this I'm about to share with you can really change how you trade forever. Now this doesn't mean you'll never lose any trade, but for the most part it's going to make you profitable. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be using the trades that I shared with you guys on Telegram to give you guys an idea of how I really take trades with the moving average. Now, as you guys know, we're going to be using FastBull for our chart, but I'll tell you guys more about that later. Now, for you to get the charts on FastBull, what we're going to do is that we're going to get to the chart section, and right there you can access the chart. Now let's get into the business for today. Now the big question in the room is, what is this moving averages? So if you've been watching the channel for a while, you already know the moving averages, but if you're watching for the first time, let me go ahead and add it up for you to get to understand everything. Now in order for you to add indicators, what you can do is to come into this indicator section and tap into it. So you can just tap in moving averages. Once you already have the moving average, what you have to do is that you have to change the first moving average that we're going to have on here to be 9. Now for the 9 moving average, you love to color it red, so we're going to go ahead and color this to be red and hit confirm. And what we're going to do is that we're going to add in our second moving average, because we actually use 2 moving averages. Now let me give you guys a way you can save yourself of stress. Now instead of going to this indicator section and stop typing moving averages all again, you can simply come to this side that says ME. ME simply means moving average, just short formed. So I'm going to tap that again, and I'm going to add the moving average for the second time, which is 25. So in other words, we use the 9 and the 25 moving averages. So once you already have the 25 moving average, go ahead and change the color to blue, because it is like the calm version. Now let me just give you guys a little tip. For the red moving average, it means the market is hot, like it's giving us hot positions, you understand? But for the 25 moving average, is giving us, you know, ice cold tea, you understand? That's why I really use these colors to actually denote everything. So I'm gonna make it blue, and we're gonna hit confirm. I've explained this moving average like how many times, but don't worry, I'm gonna explain it for you guys, and I'm gonna be using the trades that we took on Telegram to actually explain everything more further. Now even as I'm explaining it, it's nice, it's good, but when you really get to understand this is when you watch me trading it. By the end of this video, I'm gonna leave a link to see how I trade with it in real-time markets. Now if you can see right here, we have the 2 moving averages, 9, 25. You know, it makes sense. But by the way, let's go ahead and take in this, because come on, we need to have it all sourced up. The little take it a little bit. So let me take in this. So taking it a little bit, taking. So right here we already have the source, which is the 9 and the 25 moving average. But just before that, let me tell you guys about this charting platform that I'm using right here. Now this chart that you're seeing right here is from FastBull, and something that is very different about it is that it's completely free. So this means I can comfortably make technical analysis without being pressured to pay for a subscription. Now right here you get every tool that you need to use to make technical analysis, from being able to draw trend lines, adding advanced tools to your chart, and also measure the amount of pips that is in the market. Truly, this is everything you need as a trader. But you know what? They didn't stop there. Now with FastBull, you can really just set a price alert. Now you might be asking, by price alert, what do I mean? So let's just say you were to be checking the chart and you're watching out for price to hitting a particular key level, and maybe let's say due to 1 or 2 things you might not be around the chart.
Now with this alert feature from FastBull, you can simply set the place where you want price to hit, and FastBull will send you a notification immediately price gets to that area.
So if you want to go ahead and start enjoying all of these features, you can go ahead and click the link in the description of this video to really start using FastBull right now. Now if you're not on the Telegram, I recommend you to join the Telegram right now with the link in the description, because really some of the trades I get to take, I drop them on the Telegram. So if you're not there, you're really just missing out. Now let's go into what we did for this week. Let's check in. Now for the trades I shared with you guys this week, now the very first one was USD CAD, and second one was USD CHF, and the last but not the least is EUR USD. So right here I'm going to be breaking down everything for you guys, like as you can see with the moving averages, get to explain everything with why I take this trade. Now I'm currently using the replay feature on TradingView to show you guys how it looked like when I was really just seeing the chart. Now for me to access this replay feature, I'm currently
currently paying a subscription in order to have access to this, but really when it comes out on FastBull, it's completely for free. Now if you check the picture of when I sent this trade, you'll notice that I kept my entry at a particular point, waiting for price to really just get there. Now why I really waited for price to get that area before I start selling is because of one thing: support and resistance. Now I want to show you guys something. If you could notice in this part of the market, you could see that the market is in a clear uptrend. Price is above the moving averages, everything is looking good, 9 and the 25, you understand. But if you could see right here, we are noticing that the moving average is starting to change. Price is starting to be below the moving average. And why is that happening? Because there's actually a resistance point at this point of the market. Now how can we tell that there's a resistance point? Because the market tried to break this area but it couldn't, tried to break here again but it couldn't, can't break here again. Now let me give you guys this analogy. Just put this as an imagination. Just imagine you were driving a car and you saw a roadblock. You drive and you hit the roadblock, the car didn't pass through. You drive and you hit the roadblock again, the car didn't pass through. So what will you do? You turn to the next direction. So this was basically what was happening in this area of the market. Now you might be asking, why did I really keep my entry at this level? Now why I really kept my entry there is because of there's a key level somewhere around here. There's a key level in this part of the market. I don't know if you guys could see it, but there's a key level somewhere around here. Now I didn't want a situation where I get to take my entry and price is now retracing heavily on me, or in some scenarios it can really just go up, break past the moving average, leave a week and then come down. That still counts as price respecting the moving average, but really price went above it. And if you keep your stop loss above it, you understand what will happen. Price will hit your stop loss. So really I was just avoiding that, and I just wanted to see price clearly closing below that key level before I go ahead and taking my trade. Why I decided to put my entry was at least somewhere around here. That should be here. Take profit was really at, and I had to keep my stop loss somewhere right above our support level, or we can call it key level, because key level at those points that can act as support or either resistance. So that's exactly what I did. Then I just waited for price to get within my entry, and if you play everything through, you understand what I was avoiding at this point. You could see exactly that what I was avoiding in the very first moment. Now at this point we got an entry, and I informed you guys to go ahead and get into USD CAD trade. That was exactly everything that happened, and we definitely smashed take profit right there. Now there's something you need to see. Why was my take profit very close to price reversing? There must be something there, right? It's because this is actually a point of support. So if you could see from this part of the market, you could see how I was targeting my take profits, because this area is actually a key level. Now what makes it a key level is you could see the reaction from this area, the reaction from this area, and I was just expecting this kind of reaction. So you get the point. Market reactions. So I got to take that trade, and that was it for that. During that same day, I called out another trade which was on USD CHF. Now this was how USD CHF was looking like for me. Now if you understand this trade is the simplest one, the simplest one out there. Now you can see right here, price is above the moving average, telling us that there is an uptrend going on here. Now in this area, the market got to hit a resistance level. You take your time, you find out why the market choose to go down at this point. Now let me show you guys, let me show you guys that the market doesn't just do anything. You could see this reaction here, you could see this reaction here. This was what made price to go down. Really, this trade is very straightforward. So if you can see right here, the price below the moving average, 925. What's this trying to tell you? The market is in a downtrend. Like, come on. So really, my point for this trade was just to take it from here to here. No big deal. And short position targets this take profit area. And as for my stop loss, I just look for the highest wick and place it there. Just look for the highest wick, place it there, and target this trade. This was the easy trade. You understand? Now if you notice something, you can notice that we got a reaction when the market got to this key level area. The market dropped signs. It's just for us to see them. So basically this was practically my USD CHF trade. Now for ADSD, we were really targeting a buy. This is the 1 4-hour time frame, but really let me just go to the 1 hour time frame. Now let me remove all my drawing because my drawing is kind of seeing something, but let me remove it. Now this was exactly how ADSD just looked like for me when I was about taking this trade. Now I took this ADSD trade for a buy, clean buy setup and everything. Now as for this trade, I was targeting at least, my take profit level was really at long position 0.65664. okay, we're keeping our stop loss really just at this area, right? There's something I noticed here. The market was really just hitting a key level at, now it was really just using this key level as a point of support for us. I took this trade very early because I just know with instinct of support and resistance. That was basically what I was doing. So I took this trade, you understand? It went up crazy actually. Next one, a little bit. So it was very close to hitting our take profit. Like just imagine the amount of pips, like just few, just like, oh damn, like so close, like so close, just 6 pips. So for this one, we've already covered like 25 pips. So it just remained like 6 pips in order for us to have our take profit. But right in this one, we got reversed on. Now I hope you guys did like this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you're not a part of the family, hit the red subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.